Yes guys, the shirt is back, which means that today we're going to be watching the Bee Movie. Honestly, I know literally nothing about the actual movie, but I know about its reputation. That being said, in my mind, the Bee Movie, Ants, and A Bug's Life collectively like the same movie. And it's weird because Ants and A Bug's Life are essentially about like ants. The Bee Movie is about bees. These are different insects. I don't know why my brain just combined these movies. But yes, today's the day we're finally going to put an end to this massive history of confusing movies in my head, I guess. And we're going to check out the Bee Movie for the very first time. Before we do that, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also follow me on my socials, all the links are in the description as usual. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Honestly, I do not know what to expect. I know it's a weird movie. That's all I know, that it's weird. That's creative. I loved it.
There is no way that a bee should be able to fly.
That's
its
true.
wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground.
Not with the bee slander!
The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Starting off strong with bee roast, but then immediately following it up with massive human slander. Also, if you think that it's like a stupid little introduction to the movie, I kid you not, I once had like an hour-long discussion of this topic with my friend, that bees like are not supposed to fly, but somehow they do. And yes, it's probably an indication that my friends are weird. Bro.
Black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Yeah, let's shake it up a little.
Imagine like waking up in the morning and instead of an outfit, you put on human skin. Honestly, that should be a new trend. Sounds sick.
Can you believe this is happening?
Can't believe it. I'll pick you up.
Ooh. Ooh.
Looking sharp.
That's a sight I never expected to see.
Very proud of you, son, and a perfect report card. All B's.
Oh, bees. That's actually quite cute. That B is like an excellent mark in this world.
Bye.
Barry, I told you, stop flying in the house.
If I had wings, I would fly in the house. I would fly everywhere. I would just fly. Even in my sleep, I would fly. Honestly, sir, I don't know why you have a car.
3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school,
Those were so awkward.
3 days of college.
Yeah, you're like 3 days away from death. Wait, what's an average lifespan of a bee? 30 to 60 days? And a queen lives up to 4 years? But no, that's actually insane. I'm learning so much, you guys. This is an educational video.
Boy, quite a bit of pomp. Well, Adam, today we are men.
We are.
Be men.
That's right, today you're a man, tomorrow you're a dead man. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I wonder what it's gonna be like.
A little scary.
Wow, that looks impressive to say the least.
You as a bee have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life.
Yeah, a lifelong career where you don't really get promoted.
That girl was hot.
She's my cousin.
She is?
Yes, we're all cousins.
Right.
Why was that included in the movie? Like, they made a conscious choice to include this joke in the movie. I just gotta know why.
The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that.
What's the difference?
Honey, your death day is like 2 weeks away. Don't get too excited.
Bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years.
Talk about hard work. Yeah, when you describe yourself in your resume as hardworking, think about bees.
One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make.
Well, I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision.
Adam,
We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth.
Hey,
Wait, do bees consume their honey? I don't think so. Here it's heavily implied that they do. Also, I know literally nothing about bees, so don't quote me on anything.
do you ever think that maybe things work a little too well around here?
Like what? Give me one example.
That's comedy.
Hey, those are pollen jogs.
You can't just decide one day to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that.
Well, Barry doesn't care. Barry wants to be the Flash.
Run. Barry, run.
The ladies see you wearing it?
Aren't they our cousins too?
Distant.
Dude, why does this keep happening? I thought it was a one-time joke.
Puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you big enough?
Of course there are bullies. Even in a perfectly functioning society as this one, there are bullies. Also, FYI, I'm not ready for all the bee puns that are definitely going to be in this movie. I'm just not.
Have you decided what you're interested in, son?
Well, there's a lot of choices.
But you only get one.
Are you kidding me right now?
Maybe the honey field just isn't right for me.
And you were thinking of what? Making balloon animals?
I'm just trying to be myself. To be myself. See? It's contagious.
No one's listening to me. I can say anything I want right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo.
An ant tattoo? Guys, I'm onto something here. He could have chosen any insect, and he's chosen an ant.
Maybe I'll pierce my thorax.
Honey!
Shave my antenna.
Oh, yeah. Who needs ears anyway?
But make your choice.
Oh my. What's available?
Dude, there is an information board right in front of you.
See that? He's dead. Dead. Another dead one. Deady. Deadified. Two more dead. Dead from the neck up. Dead from the
We
neck
get
down.
it.
But that's life.
Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday?
Fight deck's restricted. It's okay, Lou. We're gonna take him up.
Wait, was it that easy? Aren't you supposed to be bred for that job?
And a reminder for all you rookies. Speed law number 1. Absolutely no talking to humans.
As if they're gonna understand anyway.
You ready for this, hotshot? Yeah, bring it on.
Win. Check.
He doesn't even get a helmet. Okay, and we're out. Doing God knows what. Listen, if I had an opportunity to explore the world before making like a decision that would affect my entire life, I would use it too. Like, it's not the worst idea.
More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Cool.
Incredible. Their whole life revolves around honey production. Like, they legit don't care about anything else.
I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies.
Oh, this is where we die. This is where we die.
This is the coolest. What is it?
Your death sentence.
Ah, it smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it.
Like human sweat and dirt from the ground?
Very close. Ah, ooh, gonna hurt.
You're telling me she doesn't notice a freaking bee on that ball? That's a bee ball, okay?
Because I believe you're about to eat it! Huh?
Don't tell me he heard it.
There's a bee in the car!
Hate to say it, but that's my exact reaction to a bee.
Freeze!
What are you doing?
Wait, does he understand them?
The tension level out here is
The
unbelievable.
rain is coming. You need to find cover.
Hey, check out my new resume. I made it
Same
into a
people.
fold-out brochure.
What are the odds?
Kinda stuff.
No wonder we're not supposed to talk to them. They're out of their minds.
Yeah, the fact that, like, rule number 1 is not talking to people, it says a lot about them. By the way, he looks like a bee in this shot.
I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me.
Well, why does his life have any less value than yours?
That's a solid question.
I'm just saying all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling.
Thanks, Greta. Thanks for your valuable input. What is going on? The vibes are weird. It's weirding me out.
I'm not scared of them, but, you know. It's not funny. My whole face could pop up.
Make it one of your special skills.
My guy felt some kindness coming his way, and he's like immediately fallen in love with a human, which is sad and wrong on so many levels.
She saved my life. I gotta say something. I could really get in trouble.
First day of work. Let's break rule number 1.
Hi. I'm sorry.
What? Does she understand him?
I know. I'm so
You're talking.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Is not talking to humans their rule number 1 because they can in fact understand them? That's an interesting concept, but I was not prepared for it.
They were all trying to kill me. I had to thank you. Oh, that was a little weird.
A little?
I don't want to put you out unless you're making anyway.
Oh, it takes 2 minutes.
Really?
It's just coffee.
I hate to impose.
You know, there is a TikTok when two introverts who are also people pleasers have to make a conversation, and it goes exactly like this.
Why would I marry a watermelon?
Somebody do something. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to react. That is weird. We are witnessing a human and a bee having a civilized conversation about somebody potentially marrying a watermelon.
Is that a bee joke?
No, it's A+.
Just having 2 cups of coffee.
That's insane. That's an insane plotline. Because this is the face of a man who's fallen in love. And I don't know what's weirder. The fact that she doesn't kind of get it, or the fact that he said that going out with your cousin is weird, but he's kind of falling for a human, and he doesn't somehow think that that's weird. I'm losing my marbles. A little bit. Just a little bit.
But anyway.
What the fuck am I watching?
Can't possibly work. Well, he's all set to go. We may as well try it.
Still alive!
I can't believe you were with humans. What were they like?
Huge and crazy. They talk crazy. They drive around real crazy.
My dude, you fell for one of them and you call them crazy?
You met someone? Was she bee-ish? Spider?
You know, I'm not attracted to the spiders. I know that everyone else is like the hottest thing with the 8 legs and all. I can't get by that face.
What is happening? So your cousin is a no-no, but a spider is a legitimate option? I'm just trying to understand their logic. That's all I'm trying to do.
And she's a florist.
Oh, no. You're dating a human florist.
Well, we're not dating.
Thank God!
She saved my life. And she understands me.
This is over.
Eat this.
Now I get why they call this movie wild.
There's us. And there's them.
Yes, but who can deny the heart that is yearning?
The laws of nature, I don't know, man. Can you stop?
And we can't stop, and we won't stop.
Thinking bee.
Thinking bee.
Thinking bee.
Thinking bee. That's a little bit cultish.
You know what your problem is, Barry?
Oh yeah, it's bestiality.
Barry, how much longer is this going to go on? It's been 3 days.
And that's like half of what you have left. Oh, what the heck is happening? You know how many people had to say yes to this movie before it was actually like made and produced? Who greenlit this idea? I swear to God.
You are my candy girl.
All I'm saying is that this movie was greenlit. So many people put a stamp of approval on the script. We didn't have any second thoughts. Thank God. Thank God. A fitting end to this love story. Alright, we're all gonna miss Vanessa. She was a good girl before she met Barry, and she turned into a bad girl. I can't.
All right, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere?
Why are we playing 21 questions? I swear to God.
We really try not to stink. It's usually fatal for us.
So you really have to watch your temper.
Oh, I think at this point we have to watch our libido.
It's a bug.
Well, he's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep!
Why did you just attack him?
I know who makes it! Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing.
Is he gatekeeping, honey?
You've taken our homes, our schools, our hospitals. This is all we have. And it's on sale?
You don't mean to tell me that they've never noticed people taking their honey.
Who's your supplier?
I thought we were all friends. The last thing we want to do is upset any of you.
This movie is way weirder than I expected.
You're too late. It's ours now.
You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword.
Got into a sword fight with a bee. Just your typical Tuesday.
Where's the honey coming from?
It comes from honey farms.
You wouldn't notice that. He's clinging to your backpack. No, this has to be a ride in an amusement park.
And it was just an endless row of honey jars as far as the eye could see. I mean, that honey's ours.
Bees hang tight.
We went from a cute little rom-com to a cry-bee documentary.
You must meet a lot of girls.
Mosquito girls try to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly.
Man, that's sad. Even mosquitoes don't like mosquitoes.
A bee's got a brain the size of a pinhead.
They are pinheads.
Have you ever met two humans who talk like that? Yeah. Me neither.
Couple breaths of this, knocks them right out.
They make the honey, and we make the money.
Yeah, I also love to bully bees in my day-to-day conversations with my friends and coworkers. That's just what we do. Yeah, that's a freaking genocide.
This is your queen? That's a man in woman's clothes. That's a drag queen.
Oh my god.
Our honey is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale.
Look at this man's face. Oh my god. I've never seen a more mischievous face in my entire life. Like, yeah boy, doing my job. Stealing from the stinky bees. I'm a crime lord.
Talking to humans?
He has a human girlfriend.
Oh, Barry.
And they make out.
Make out?
What? Who told you that?
We do not.
You wish you could.
Whose side are you on?
The bees.
Thank you.
What right do they have to our hard-earned honey? They're putting it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever.
For its soothing properties.
There's only one place you can sting the humans. One place where it really matters.
I'm intrigued.
Is saying he intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey,
What?
packaging it, and profiting from it.
Same! What is he trying to do? To sue humans? In what court? A special bee versus human court? Yeah, I know.
Harry, bees have never been afraid to change the world. I mean, what about Bee Columbus? Bee Gandhi? Bejesus?
Bejesus! What is happening? Please, somebody tell me.
Oh, where I'm from, you wouldn't think of suing humans.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm in my prime. I'm exactly 1 month old.
You know they have a Larry King in the human world, too. He looks like you, and he has a show with suspenders and...
Well, maybe the real Larry King will sue him in the next movie. That's an idea for a sequel. You know, for impersonating him, stealing intellectual property.
Is that same bee?
Yes, it is.
I'm helping him sue the human race. This is Ken.
Yeah, I remember
What is going on?
Why does he talk again?
I'm a little bit concerned because I find myself siding with Ken.
So why are you helping me?
Bees have good qualities. And it feels good to take my mind off the shop.
Girlie, you need help.
Are you sure that you want to go through with it?
When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home, without paying a royalty.
I'm trying to think of a legal joke, but I can't. So I'm just gonna repeat that this shit is crazy.
For the first time in history, we're going to hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak.
No, honestly, do you actually think that they're gonna go through with it? Like, with a legal battle with a bee that can talk? He will be locked up immediately. They'll be running tests on him, experimenting on a freaking talking bee. There's not gonna be a legal battle.
Hey, you think these billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers?
Don't worry about that.
The Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding.
All right, case number 4475.
Who is he suing?
Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry is now in
The
session.
honey industry, like the entire industry?
You're representing all bees of the world?
This is crazy. Like, that's insane.
And Mr. Montgomery.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
So nobody cares that there are only humans on the jury.
Jury.
Nobody thinks they can be a little bit biased.
Hollywood wizardry. For all we know, he could be on steroids.
I just keep expecting him to start spitting facts about how, like, the Earth is flat and, like, the moon landing didn't happen. You know, that's the vibe that I'm getting from him.
You'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking away everything we have, but everything we are.
So, what's his end goal here? To stop people from producing honey? To make them pay returns? Like, what do you want?
It seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. Bears kill bees!
Okay, so let me be clear. You want to be free, yet you yourself discriminate against bears. What's that about?
So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here.
Is this Neil Patrick Harris?
I also see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome, but with a churning inner turmoil that's always ready to blow. But is this what it's come to for you, Mr. Leota? Exploiting tiny, helpless bees so you don't...
Huh?
I could blow right now!
This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella.
Why doesn't someone...
And that's your argument?
thinking it! Order, I say! Stay!
Ray Liotta has just been cancelled.
To a great team.
To a great team.
Tried to call, but the battery.
The battery. Why do you... Man, this movie... I'm losing brain cells. I'm losing brain cells watching this movie. Somebody has to be normal in it.
I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free.
Yeah.
Except he's trying to argue the opposite in the court of law.
That's where I usually sit. Right there.
When a bee is stealing your entire life.
Oh!
Okay, I'm not on Ken's side anymore. He's a good old idiot.
I love the smell of flowers.
Yeah? How do you like the smell of flames?
Not as much.
That was a good one. Back to being an idiot.
Just a little bee. Happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time.
Dude, I can't believe I'm saying it, but dumb her. Run, like, right now, immediately. This is psychotic.
I prefer sugar-free, artificial sweeteners made by man!
Listen, Ken has a right to live. That's all I'm gonna say. Barry, on the other hand, not so sure. I'm not a bee hater. I'm just a hater. Stop this. Oh my god. That was really bad, but I'm proud of it.
What exactly is your relationship to that?
Thank you. Thank you.
He's denouncing bees!
And don't y'all nature cousins?
We're in Alabama. We don't care about stuff like that. That's totally normal. Ooh.
Stinging's the only thing they know. It's their way.
And the Oscar goes to... whatever that was. Definitely not to Ray Liotta. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Using the honey from a bear bottle.
We're just a couple of bugs in this world.
What do you think the humans will do to us if they win?
I don't know.
I don't understand who this movie is for. What's the target audience? Bees?
How much longer are we going to allow these absurd shenanigans to go on?
We just found a long-lost and forgotten sequel to Boss Baby.
Where's the evidence? Show me the smoking gun!
Yeah, I think mass murder is quite a compelling part of his case.
This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee.
Oh, and a demonstration? You're just ruining it.
Look at what has happened to bees who have never been asked, smoking or none.
I wonder why he's treating, like, the jury as if they're brain dead. They know what bees are. I'm sure some of them have killed bees before. What are you trying to say here?
All the honey is finally gonna belong to the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time.
Their victory also means the collapse, the inevitable collapse of their perfectly functioning bee society. He just single-handedly ruined it for all the bees in the world.
We demand an end to the glorification of the bear as anything more than a filthy, smelly, big-headed, bad breath stink machine.
I'm just patiently waiting for the bears versus bee court case.
They're laying out, they're sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket.
Nice. At least it's not a spider.
This was my new desk. This was my new job. I wanted to do it really well. And now...
You ruined it for me, Barry. You ruined it. And for what? For selfish reasons. You wanted to be a hero, right? Now look at what you've done. I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry.
They're all wilting.
Whose fault do you think that is?
Let's not pretend you weren't a part of it. Both of you did it.
How about a suicide pact?
How do we do it?
I'll sting you, you step on me.
That just kills you twice.
Right.
I'm not against it.
Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant it to turn out like this.
I don't know what you're doing here, guys. You lost me on that romance right when it started. I don't care.
We just picked the right float. This whole parade is a fiasco.
Oh, Oh, murder! Fun!
We have a bit of bad weather in the New York area.
These are cut flowers with no water.
I gotta get up there and talk to these guys.
To who? Weather gods?
Don't move.
He's just had enough.
What happened here?
I tried to talk to them, but then there was a dustbuster, a toupee, a life raft exploded.
And they are both definitely suing you after this flight, if they survive.
I can't fly a plane.
Why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot?
Yes.
How hard could it be?
What the heck?
Attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew.
Okay, this film keeps doing a 180 every 7 seconds, I swear to God.
But let me tell you something about a small job. If you do it really well, it makes a big difference.
I definitely feel inspired. Please go on.
You know what? This isn't so hard. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, now we're screwed.
Turns out I cannot fly a plane.
Is she an actual human being? She talks like a 5-year-old. Yep. That's happening. Also...
Thinking bee!
Thinking bee!
Thinking bee! Thinking bee! Thinking bee!
Huh?
Cut the engines!
Cut the engines?
We're going in on bee power. Land on that flower!
I mean, she's not doing anything. The bees are doing all the work. Why do you keep giving her instructions?
Aim for the center! Now drop it in!
I'm really tired and really hungry. I don't have anything to say at this point.
Here, you've earned this.
By doing what exactly? Ruining the entire ecosystem of New York City?
Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? Sure. It is bee approved. Oh, don't forget these.
Insects at law?
It's all me, and I don't see a nickel.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry.
He's a lawyer too?
Ma'am, I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase.
That's a great joke, okay. I have a lot of questions, but I think you've already heard all of the questions, all of the possible... What the fuck was this movie? I have literally no idea what I just watched. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I'll see you in my next one. Subscribe. Leave a comment.